Okay, hi. My name is Avery Hargrove, and today is June 10th, the year 2013, and I'm going to be talking about a story entitled Twilight by Stephanie Meyer. And it's basically a small documentary talking about the insides of the story, and it breaks it down into detail, basically like a prologue of the story, about the story's plot. So I'm going to begin. I have a few pages here written down. This is Twilight, the documentary. And I pray that viewers are able to look into the story, and it's a wonderful story, and I hope that all those who see this and hear this are inspired to want to read, because reading is, I think, one of the most valuable skills that a person can learn, and is very valuable. So this is Twilight, the documentary. Thank you, and this is Twilight. Twilight is an enlightening story about vampires. A girl named Isabella Swan meets a vampire with a secret identity named Edward. They first met in high school in the school cafeteria. He affected her the first time that they saw each other. In the story, Isabella has moved in with her dad named Charlie. He is a sheriff who works for the police department. Isabella and her dad stay in a small town called Forks, where the weather is always dim with very little sunlight. Little does Swan know that she is about to leave her old human life behind and go on an adventure where there are many monsters that are keen and intelligent, like the vampires. Her and Edward's bond grows stronger with every waking moment. In the main plot of the story, she is split between two worlds. There are two sides to this story. Will she make it out alive with the protection of her boyfriend Edward, who is the guardian over her? Their romance lasts through the entire saga. She wants to change. She wants to become just like Edward. Their eyes, what she thinks are beautiful and golden. She wonders how her friend Mr. Cullen became vampire. In the story, she always seems very intrigued with him. She discovers that over time that the vampire that she is falling in love with has a human heart. He is different from his family. Bella eventually figures out that Edward is there to be her protector. He eventually meets Bella's dad and close friend, Mr. Charlie, him also liking Edward. Bella discovers that Edward is not only very attractive, but that he also possesses superhuman strength, which he displays during he and Bella's walk in the forest. He is able to leap tall trees and navigate through the forest like an actual bat would, moving swiftly with agile prestige. "How are you so nice?" A quote that Bella often asks him repeatedly as their bond grows stronger. There are so many friends for Bella to meet in the story. She has a few friends in her high school, but all of her heart lies with the Cullens, which in turn become her second family. Towards the middle of the story, Bella meets a boy named Jacob. He holds a secret identity. He is largely withdrawn, and Bella often has a hard time trying to figure him out. What she doesn't know is that Jacob likes her very much, to the point where he would do anything for her. In the first installment, they don't talk about Jacob very much, but his identity holds enormous importance. There are other characters in the story that Bella meets of the such. Jasper or Mr. Ismay or even Dr. Cullen. There are many other characters that are not mentioned here. Bella has just moved in with her dad and already she is contemplating moving to a new location, like Port Angeles or Phoenix. When will I be bitten? A quote that Isabella thinks oftenly on a daily basis. She wants to be vampires so desperately. She wants their sense of smell, their enhanced eyesight, their superhuman strength, and their thirst despite her constant nagging. Edward keeps his self-control and resists turning her. He doesn't want Bella to have to live her life having a constant desire for blood, the life force substance coursing through her veins, as well as all the other non-vampires. When Bella is at home, she often goes out at night looking through the border of the forest at her new home, watching, waiting for the moment that Edward will take her out of mixed emotions and bite into her neck, letting the warm blood flow freely until she gets the new emotions, a way that she had never known, a new sight, a new her. As the story continues to progress, Bella meets more and more characters. The entire Cullen family likes Bella, and they are overjoyed that she has interest in talking to Edward. Most of the people in the story are unaware that the Cullens are a family of vampires. They are in the dark. It seems about the entire situation concerning Edward and her. They are uninterested, though they know that vampires exist. Isabella continues to find herself falling deeper in love with Mr. Cullen. She often can't believe how nice he is to her. He is a kind character that is able to control his emotions very well. He is often, in her mind, seemingly to be very saddened. His expressions stay the same. It now seems that they are dating. She is virgin and Edward is eager to connect with her on an intimate level. It takes a while through the story before they actually kiss. His eyes constantly touch her, and she has a hard time understanding how they could be so vibrant. Edward is easily able to look into Bella's heart, and he sees that she truly cares for him. He sees. Edward is over 100 years old. He being born in the early 1900s, but he is not the oldest in the group. Edward, as well as the entire family, are very fair to look at, their eyes easily being their most beautiful trait. "I want to learn how you do those things," she quotes in the first story. Edward is almost angelic with his reflexes and all. She wants to learn. Edward is a mind reader as well, often reading Bella's thoughts. Amazingly, it fails to bother her very much. "Why do you talk to me?" something Edward thinks. "You will be one of us eventually, Bella. It's only a matter of time." And with that, the story ends, awaiting a new beginning, a new future happening in this new and old world that is Twilight. Thank you.